Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem. Rahman on the hot seat today. This is his first time at the podcast.
I've never been out of the village before.
He has never been in Ignorant Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, John Grimes. How you doing, John?
What's happening? Thank you for having me.
Thanks for doing this. I say this all the time. Some people really don't understand how I book this podcast. You were at a bar at the Hollywood Improv.
Correct.
And I was talking to my friend to book him, and I looked at you, tapped you on the shoulder, was like, when are you coming to do my podcast? I didn't even say hi. I didn't even ask how you were doing. How's your family? I didn't give a fuck. I said, yo, you're funny. Come do my podcast.
In that order.
We do everything ad hoc here. John, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Guys, you know how we do here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause. And at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin.
Now, John, it is time for our constant choice.
Constant.
Everyone in the month gets the same first question. John Grimes, your constant choice is, would you rather live alone on the International Space Station for 4 years or forget everything that happened in the last year?
Forget everything that happened in the last year.
Really?
Easy.
Damn. That's really easy for you?
100%.
Damn. Fuck. This question, this is the second time we've done this question. This is hard. Why is it so easy to just forget everything? Is it because you can't do 4 years in space?
That's primary. I don't like isolation too much. And I feel like that would be a confined space, even worse, right? Can I hoop at the space station? Is that even an option?
I mean, listen,
is your
John,
jumper wet and no zero gravity? I don't know.
Listen, you can do some 360s and dunk, but you can't. I mean, there's no competition out there.
Exactly.
Right? And it's not like you're going to perfect that jump shot. There's no gravity.
Yeah. So I think those are like deterrents for me. And no space bitches, obviously. So there's there's so many, unless it's like some Martian hoes that pulled, I don't know. I just feel like that would be too much what ifs versus me just saying, last year was like the pandemic. Feel like I forgot all of the pandemic already. So
yeah, I do feel like I forgot everything that happened in 2020.
I didn't get any significant progress in my comedy career. So I'm like, I think I could have left that year in the back.
You're right. That makes sense.
So
that makes sense.
That was easy for me.
Yeah, damn it. We might have to change this question. We're going to keep it for now, but you made it a little too easy where it's like, nothing happened last year that I care to remember.
Sorry.
That's all right. Well, we'll move on. That was our constant choice.
Constant.
We'll continue. Would you rather have your feet permanently tied together or wake up every day with a 50% chance of paralysis? Now, what is paralysis? We'll say from the waist down. 50% chance every day, or permanently your feet are tied together. You can still hop around, but your feet are tied together. Welcome to Tough Choice.
I would go with 50-50 chance.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, do you find yourself a lucky person?
I feel like, just because of my parking at the Comedy Store, like that little lot.
Yes.
It's about 16 spots. And every time I go there, I get a spot within 5 minutes.
Really?
And I always think to myself,
you know what?
This is unusual.
That's lucky as fuck.
I know. So I'm like, this is so unusual that
because I never get a spot.
And it's so weird. Like it's like I know exactly when to go. And then when I get in the parking lot, I'm like, I should go to this side. And sure enough, that's the side somebody comes over to. And like I can see the other cars like, how'd you choose that side over my side? And I'm like, I just happened that way. So I would probably go that route. 50-50 is high. It's very high.
50-50 is high. But it's 50-50 as in like you're flipping a coin.
Exactly. But I also wanted a son first, and that's a 50-50 chance. And I had a son first. I'm like, it seems like it's not a big deal until you're in the situation where you're like, you could have a son or a daughter. You're like, oh my God, I could be wrong about that.
Yes.
But I had a son. It's like, oh shit, that was a 50-50 shot that worked. So all my 50-50s, and we wanted a daughter next. And then we had a daughter. So I was like,
are you serious?
Yeah. So
fuck, dog. All right. I can't. I'm going to have my feet tied. But you can go ahead and do this 50-50 chance because you're lucky, dog.
Man.
That's luck. Yes. That's a level of luck that I don't have. That is a level. First of all, this is what you just said. Every time you're in, by the way, the parking lot next to the Hollywood Comedy Store is notorious for never having spots.
Facts.
Unless you go there at 4 p.m.
Correct.
Then maybe. And then even if you go there at 4 p.m., it's still a maybe. But if you get there like at 7, if you get there like at 8, unless you go there at 4 p.m. or midnight, then maybe. So if you're telling me most of the time you go there and you get a spot within 5 minutes, and then you're telling me that when you guys were planning for your family, you wanted a boy first and you got a boy, and you wanted a girl next and you got a girl. That is a level of luck that I do not have.
Man, when you put it on paper like that, now I'm like, man, that's fortunate. I can't, you know what though? It's 50-50.
It is 50-50.
So,
It is 50-50.
I've just been on the right size of 50s for these particular occurrences.
Exactly. But it was always still 50-50.
It was. And that is exactly how coin flipping should work.
Yes. But that's the thing. It's for me, I would say if it was like 50% of the time you have your head, if it was 50% of the time you're paralyzed, I would say okay to that. Only because I know it's like every other day or half of the week and the other half of the week. But it's basically I wake up, you flip a coin. Now, I have flipped a coin. When you're younger, you're just playing around with quarters. You're just flipping quarters. I've done that, and there are some times where it's heads then tails, then heads then tails, and there are some times where it's literally all heads. And I can't be paralyzed every single day. I'm gonna go insane.
I mean, waist down doesn't sound like as horrible as it used to.
It's not, but if you're used to having your legs,
true. I mean, I guess basketball is the only thing I was thinking about that I would go, oh man, I can't hoop. But then I thought, with my legs tied together.
With your legs tied together, you still can't hoop.
I know, right? So I was like, either one, I might as well just be sitting in a chair. So at least when I'm sitting in a chair, I get like an excuse to sit in. Like, hey, open that door for me. Give me the access.
Well, no, I think if I had my legs tied together, I still would probably get a wheelchair.
Oh, you still a wheelchair? Okay.
I would be a wheelchair. I would pogo when I wanted to, but if I didn't feel like pogoing anymore, I would just grab a wheelchair.
Is it a rope or?
What do you mean?
How do you tie two legs
permanently tied together?
Fuse them?
We'll say a rope.
Okay.
We'll say a rope. And we'll say a rope that you can still, like, they're together. So like if I'm handcuffed, like that, you can still move your feet a little bit, but they're handcuffed.
I thought you like surgically like fused my ankles together or something.
Permanently tied together.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still going 50-50.
Part of me wants to go 50-50 now because if they're tied together, I can't drive.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to like double pet. Like you have to have a wide ass pedal on both sides for your 2 feet.
Yeah.
That's not smooth at all.
Yeah, it's not smooth at all. All right. Would you rather interrupt your ex's wedding or marry your worst enemy?
I interrupt my ex's wedding all day long.
I would too. I don't remember why I wrote this question. This is not hard. This is not hard at all. The ex's wedding is going to get interrupted.
Easily.
Marry my worst enemy? No, thank you.
That's
stupid. What's the worst that could happen? I really don't understand where this question came from.
He probably asked me out of concern, like, is there something you want to tell me too, bro? I'm like, no, you got a point. This is probably helpful to all of us, huh?
Yeah, I would just interrupt my ex's wedding. What's the problem with that?
Yeah.
God dang it. We got to drop this question.
It's theater, yeah.
Yeah. I will say this. If you interrupt your ex's wedding, just be ready to fight because there's no way that you're not going to have to fight somebody on your way out.
Somebody should want to fight.
Someone should, not even should, like if my girl's ex interrupted our wedding, at least 2 of my groomsmen will lay hands on it. At least 2.
It would be very
if not all of them.
For you to get out of that place.
Yes.
Please. But I thought about that and said, that's one day of fighting versus a marriage with an enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just take
one day of fighting versus every day of fighting.
Oh, yeah. And divorce and then they just rob you blind. Oh, no, pass.
Exactly.
Hard pass.
All right. Would you rather have a permanent toilet cam in your own bathroom or only be able to sing responses when people ask you questions?
A permanent toilet can't like the camera's inside the toilet or
Yes. Like a peeping Tom kind of thing. Listen, you knew what this podcast was before you stepped in this apartment.
I just want to make sure, but they don't tell us who the end user is for the camera.
No, it's just a permanent toilet cam. It could be one person.
Or
It could be the
hacked
whole
in by my
internet.
FBI agent.
It could be the whole internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or only be able to sing responses. Are you a musical theater kind of guy? Because I'm not.
I'm not. I did love The Greatest Showman, but I would probably have to go with singing responses.
Really?
Yeah, because a camera in my
It's a toilet cam.
is so fucking.
It's traumatic.
It's the
if you really
thought
think about
of
it.
capacity that bothers me more than the actual presence. It's the capacity of talking to a guy later on that day, and he could have been tuned in.
Yeah.
Like, what'd you eat earlier? Like, why are you asking me that?
Yeah.
No reason.
Some random guy being like, "What you about to do?" Is like, "Hey man, I'm about to go to a steakhouse now." Well, steak. Steak. Red meat. Red meat's not really good for you, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Who are you?
Took you 2
How do you
days
know
last
that?
week, right?
Exactly.
Like, come on, dude.
Weren't you constipated last week? You eating steak? Shouldn't you be eating more broccoli, John? Come on.
You should never eat Captain Crunch again.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna sing responses only because it's not like you said. It's not the toilet cam.
Mm-hmm.
It's the paranoia that comes with the toilet cam.
Absolutely. Could you imagine getting heckled like somebody at your show is an ass cam watcher?
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be horrible.
Show us your butthole. What?
Yeah, exactly. Why do you want to see my butthole? I already done seen it.
I'll send you a link.
Time
You're
out.
good.
What? That's disgusting.
It's live
All right.
stream.
Spend a night in a mortuary cooler amongst other bodies, or masturbate during a church sermon. Both of these are one time.
You get one pause, one pass. Is that what you said?
You get one pause, one pass. No one usually uses it, John. So if you want to pass, okay.
No,
but we will judge you.
No, I don't need to pause.
Spend a night in a mortuary cooler with other bodies. Or masturbate during a church sermon.
Again, this goes back to my space station theory. I can't sit in something small-ish or like weird like that.
Are you claustrophobic?
I think I am. I must be. I just don't like.
Wait, how big are mortuary coolers? They're not that.
They fit humans in there, right?
Yeah, that's pretty large.
Yeah, but that's like being buried alive, right?
No.
A mortuary cooler?
A mortuary cooler is with other bodies.
Oh, there's more people in it, like a rack, like racks, like you do a salad.
Like a mortuary cooler,
like a kitchen,
I like how I said a mortuary cooler. Like a mortuary cooler.
No, like a restaurant, or they have that big ass.
Yes,
we go in and grab all the cold shit that was set for last night.
Like a walk-in freezer.
Yeah, walk-in.
A mortuary cooler is like a very large walk-in freezer, but there are other bodies. Like you're spending the night there and you're just around dead bodies.
Got it. But they're not going to bother me, right?
They're not going to bother you. Okay. They're dead.
Yeah, well, then I'm fapping at the sermon.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, still passing on the room.
I'm going to do masturbate during church service.
Yeah, I don't think that's hard to do for a person that's already committed to masturbate.
That's funny.
Like I think I knew a guy at church that did that once, and we all thought he was psycho. But I'm like, well, now that I think that it's been done.
Yes,
and I think he's still on.
Now
Instagram
that you see
now
that you see the possibilities are endless.
And he survived.
Right? Did he get struck down by God?
He is still.
No,
on
I think he's still alive.
So
he's still on. That's very funny. He's still posting, bro.
I think I know the guy.
Yeah, he's still posting on his stories. I don't think God got him yet.
Yeah, so he made it to at least almost 40. So
man, okay, I get what you're saying, but I'm gonna do this bodies.
I guess the cooler isn't horrible, but I already committed now.
I don't think I can fall asleep though. That's the problem.
True, that would be weird.
Because I'm from Houston. I really don't like the cold. I can't fall asleep if it's cold.
You didn't say what kind of church, right? Some of these churches are sketch. So
yeah.
I feel like
you know what?
That would make
You're
you feel
absolutely
better
right.
About it.
And it doesn't say the church that you go at any church service. You just have to go and masturbate. So listen, if you find some of these, there's some freaky churches out there.
Pastors have IG models as girlfriends. So
really,
I could totally look at his chick and knock that out.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, man. It's more, you saw that preacher that just got robbed for his Rolex and like his chains. Like, why did he have Rolex and chains in New York? They robbed him on a live stream service. And I'm saying that's the church.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's like broadcasting his service, and like 3 guys in hoodies come in and like rob him for his chains and wallet and
Wow.
Rolexes, and then he comes back next week with all new jewelry on, like because that's how he
Wow.
rolls. And I'm like, well, yeah, a church like that clearly has some.
You can masturbate in a church. You can masturbate at that church.
Anybody that goes back to flex again the next week,
You can masturbate. I can masturbate in your
I'm
church.
thinking that church probably has
can masturbate in that church.
masturbators already.
Yeah. All right, guys. Now it is time for Black Excellence.
Greatest. Perfect.
I will pose a situation, John, and you tell me whether or not it's more likely to be the 44th president of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, or billionaire Oprah Winfrey. Who would marry for all the wrong reasons
Oprah.
in a heartbeat?
Yeah.
I think Barack just loves Michelle that much that I would never even think Barack would even marry for any wrong reason.
He's too calculated. I think he married the exact woman he thought was going to be the first lady.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even thought about that.
That's how I visualize
I never even thought about
this
that.
whole
Yeah,
process.
probably. A woman, he wanted to be president.
Yeah. And
You
so
know he
he's
wanted to
like,
be president.
this will work. This will be a great package.
Yeah.
I'm already visualizing the hand waves. And I think Oprah would be like, I never got married, so I'll finally do it. And like, why didn't you marry that guy? It's
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
how I do that.
Yeah. And she's not married now.
Still.
She's still not married now.
Steven's still chilling.
Yeah.
Impressive, really. That's a documentary I'd watch.
I want to know all about Stedman. I think we're on our third one. I
30
just
for 30
have
Stedman.
a 30 for 30 Stedman. I think we're on our third Stedman. I really don't know why I feel that way, but I think this is the third iteration of Stedman that she's created. But that's just me. Who would get fired if they had to take a drug test right now?
I think Obama might be puffing loud.
I think Obama never stopped.
Okay.
I don't think Obama ever genuinely, if you really sit down and really just think, you're like, I
Yeah.
think he probably was doing it before a state senator.
Uh-huh.
And then he made it to the Senate, and then he just stopped when he became state senator, and then he made it to the Senate, and then when he won Senate, he ran for president. And then he became president, he stopped, but then now he's just a civilian, and it's
Yeah.
legal in most places he goes.
Right. And he has cigarette lips, but like those
Yes.
could easily be blunt lips. Like
Yeah.
you don't know exactly what. So I would think that would be my easy choice. And he's just very laid back, progressive guy. And
Yeah.
he looks like I could get away with it.
Yeah,
Even if
basically.
you did see me.
Who would have the hardest time talking their way out of an insane asylum?
Oprah.
Really?
Yeah, Obama too smooth, man.
Damn.
Obama would get you on the clock. Like, you know what? Maybe I should put a jacket on with him. Like, trade me jackets. I'll put your
wouldn't-
jacket on, Obama.
But Oprah wouldn't be able to do that? Oprah wouldn't be able to inspire her way out of an insane asylum?
You know what? Oprah comes off as so positive, it's threatening.
You know what? I never thought about that.
And it's like, all
You're right.
You know what? Are you trying to trick me? Like, but Obama just comes off like he levels with you first.
Yeah.
And then he gives you that personal experience vibe. Next thing you know, he's saying something to make you say, why not? Why not,
Oh.
brother? You're right. Why not? And so
Damn.
I think it's the way he was so effective with his delivery, which as speakers, I could learn a lot from Obama, man.
Yes.
Like, he does have a way of his cadence.
Yeah.
All that stuff is very fatherly in a way. And it makes
Yeah.
you kind of listen to him. And, people just innately do that. So I would go that route. Oprah, awesome speaker. I would have like a hold up moment at the last second.
That is
before I got her out.
but you're absolutely right. Oprah is so positive
Mhm.
that if she was in an insane asylum, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's not real.
Yeah.
No, Oprah's I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the crazy got you this
Yeah,
happy.
there's
huh?
only, yeah, there's, yeah.
Crazy got you believing that I
the
should be
crazy
this
got
nice.
you this happy. Exactly.
Tighten her jacket.
All right. Basically. Who should probably be in jail right now?
Yeah.
Oprah's a billionaire.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the billionaire.
The evil coincides with the money. Yeah.
You can't be maybe nowadays, yes, I feel like you can become a billionaire and be noble. But not when Oprah became a billionaire.
No, she stepped on something.
Nowadays, yes. There are noble billionaires out there. Now, but Oprah became a billionaire in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, no, somebody had to perish. Somebody had to suffer for that. That's another
That's so funny.
sacrifice. Like,
Someone had to perish.
like, you know, we talk about like sacrificing for your success.
Yes.
You think about it, she ain't got no kids, no family, no somebody.
Yeah.
who got it the worst?
Someone
in
died.
her circle.
Stedman. What are you talking
Three
about?
times over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on our third step. but that's
Marry
just-
me or leave me. I'm gonna kill you, nigga.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Why don't you marry me? Why don't I murder you? What's the problem here? I'll pick one. You want to get murdered? Or you want to just live in this mansion?
Just keep smiling, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Keep smiling.
That's cool.
All right, last one. Who would you trust the least with your nude photos?
I guess I'd have to go with Oprah again.
Really?
Yeah,
I trust Oprah.
because I don't think Obama could do too much with it without everybody going, "Yo, B.O., what's going on, fam?" So I feel like he'd be like, "Man, leave that shit wherever you found it, bro." But like Oprah has friends in high places, and again, there's some evil we don't know about. So like, and she's a media platform, so
Yeah,
she could
right.
go crazy when they go, "You know what, motherfucker, I'm about to put your shit on the OWN network," and you'd be like, "Come on, man."
Yeah. Even if it's like blurred out,
Yeah,
they
like
still show your face.
she
though.
can make up a crazy documentary and then just put my shit there for no reason. Like that's not even part of the story.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's a part of the film.
Yeah, you're just a character witness for like you're trying to say what R. Kelly meant to what R. Kelly meant to society in the general terms and how you were affected by his like wrongdoing and stuff like that. And as soon as you're like, my name is John Grimes, I'm a comedian, and then suddenly they just show a picture of your
or they do like a dramatization of like a evil crime being committed, and it's just a pixelated me.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck did you use me for the pixelation?
Exactly.
Because I can. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
absolutely
evil.
right. Okay, that's fair. Guys, that is the end of Black Excellence.
Great is perfect.
Let's continue. Would you rather have eyes tattooed on your eyelids or forget how to speak your native language?
Eyelids.
Really?
Seems pretty easy. Yeah. I think people could.
I think I can learn how to speak English again, though.
Oh, you got to relearn it?
Yeah, you forget how to speak your native language.
Oh.
You can relearn it.
I'd rather take this level of proficiency and then just explain why the eyelids are there and just deal with people that way. Because I ain't never heard of somebody say, I didn't fuck that guy because of the eyelid tattoo.
That's fair. That's fair. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. Not in Los Angeles.
Overheard in LA, not that.
Never. You won't hear that. You won't see that posted on Twitter. Overheard in LA. No, never. Okay. Would you rather be naked 24/7 or contract STIs by talking to someone? Like if someone has like a gonorrhea and you talk to them, you now have gonorrhea. Or be naked 24/7. Take the STIs and let's move on.
Yeah, I'll take the STI just because there's just no normal way to proceed with life that way.
You can't be naked 20. We're going to have to change this question. We're going to change when you're naked. How about this? What if it was contract STI just by talking to them or be naked 50% of the time?
I was going to say naked on stage. I was going to say, oh gosh, that would be so annoying.
50% of the time. So it can be on stage.
Oh gosh. 50% of the time in general.
50% of the day, you're naked.
Okay. Well, I sleep 8 hours, right? So I only got to be naked 4 hours actually of the day. I can deal with that. 50% of the day.
Fine. We're going to change this question, make it harder next time. All right. Would you rather ride down Niagara Falls in a wooden barrel or be forced to relive the worst week of your life 52 times?
That actually is interesting.
I don't think you'll die
Yeah, I was going to say
in Niagara Falls.
the barrel sounds like it'll
I know the
float.
water, we'll be fair. The water, you'll get hurt because of the water, because that's a lot of pressure. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've ever seen Niagara Falls,
It looks ridiculous.
but it's a lot. Right?
So
People don't go up that close for a reason.
got it.
Because the waterfall, that's a lot of water coming down on you.
Got it.
So if you ride down Niagara Falls,
That's a thud.
you're gonna get hurt. I will say you won't die. So we'll be fair and say you won't die, but you will get severely injured.
Okay.
Like you're in the hospital for a couple weeks.
Got it. Or relive the worst week. 52 times.
For a whole year.
Wow.
I'm going to do Niagara Falls. The worst week of my life? I can't do that. And I can't even think of the word. I can only imagine dark times, but I don't think it was like the worst week. I remember times.
Yeah, I was gonna say a week sounds like it was a day or two in the week, but 52 weeks of it, then I'm done with no physical pain.
No physical pain whatsoever.
I think I like that over a hospital visit for 2 weeks. I'm gonna go relive the worst week
for a whole year.
Yeah, because I feel like after the fifth time, what are you immune to it?
What? No.
Won't you be numb?
No, I'm thinking. You're right. You have a point.
By the third week, I'm like, this shit again. Here we go.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's true.
48 more times.
That's true.
Here we go.
See,
47.
perspective. You have perspective. When you first go through it, it's gonna be fuck, and then the second time, like fuck this again, and the third time you're like, why does this keep happening to me? And by the 15th time, you're like, all right, exactly. It's like, all right, whatever. Let's go figure this out.
I just turn in the ER for 40 more weeks.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Okay. Okay, that's true. All right. Last one. Would you rather pay rent through sexual favors to your landlord, or discover that everyone actually hates you and it's not just in your head?
Well, considering that my girl bought the house.
Okay.
I feel like
No, your girl's not your landlord.
All right, fine.
I'm assuming you guys are still paying payments on the house?
Yeah, we just bought it last year.
Okay.
But I was like, in a sense, in a technical form, she's the only owner of it. So, but I pay mortgage. So I'm like, I feel like I'm paying rent to my landlord right now in a sense.
Okay.
So I was like, I can look at it that way and go, oh yeah, I could. If I don't have to pay my half of the mortgage, I would totally just sex my way out of it. But the other option of just having people find out that people hate me. And what was the second part of that?
It's not just in your head.
Not just in my head. That would just be laughable, I think. I would just like, I could live with that. But people call me an asshole. So I guess that's probably why I would so they were serious about me being an asshole.
Okay.
And I would take both.
You would take both. No one's, listen, the option is to take both. You can option, that is an option.
Yeah,
it's very rare that people do that, but it has happened before on this podcast where people were like, I'll take both. It doesn't matter to me. But man, everyone hates you.
Yeah.
No, John. Everyone, including your actual friends, not just people that think you're a jerk.
You know, if you
right?
just had
And for being fair, the people that think, like how old you're, like in your 30s.
Yeah, 33. Huh?
When you're in your 30s, it's like you're not a jerk. You're just more direct.
Yeah,
like you don't have time to deal with bullshit.
I'm more to the point, more honest, and like I think that I guess I'm looking at it as like even if you hated me, that's a feeling that you have, and I could capitalize off that too.
You can capitalize off that.
And so that's what I was really thinking. It's like sometimes you hate to love a guy. You know, like I hated LeBron's basketball career because I was a big Kobe fan.
Yes.
But I didn't really like think I would do anything harmful. I just hated that he was like winning all the accolades that I thought Kobe should have got.
Yes.
And I was like, I hate LeBron. I was like,
same.
But I ended up watching most of his career and I have appreciation for it. So you can still hate me and appreciate me. I think like I could live with that. So I'm like, either.
You're okay with the hatred as long as it comes with respect.
Absolutely.
You don't want people to not respect you. You don't mind if people
I think respect. I'd be like, wow, you don't think this is what I'm doing is worthy?
I never thought about that. That's true.
That. Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. I'm gonna do that. Everyone. I'm thinking people like hate me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking just being paranoid. I have to like get new friends. I have to get like everyone hates you.
See, that would send me on a wild goose chase I don't need. I would rather assume we have that covered already. Oh, they're gonna hate me for sure. But
Yes.
And I'd be like, God, undeniable jump shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I would
That's
rather
fair.
have that
That's
all day
fair.
long.
That's
That's what I worked on. I worked on the jump shot. I did not work on love.
But man, that fadeaway, dog. When he fades away, it's like fuck. The pump fake fadeaway.
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
He's
but
our
I hate
fifth.
his guts.
He's our fifth. We got to make him our fifth.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
You're
over
right.
here, John.
You're absolutely right.
I'll do
Okay,
that.
that is fair. Guys, now it's time for our final choice. It is a marry, fuck, kill. John Grimes, your 3 choices are Beyonce, Forever and Always. We will go with Meg Thee Stallion, and we will go with we'll do Cardi B. Marry, fuck, kill. What are your choices?
I'm going to go ahead and kill Cardi B.
Okay, that was fast.
Sorry,
That was
Cardi.
a fast decision. Cardi, come on the podcast.
I think you gotta go marry Beyonce,
Okay,
and you gotta knock Megan Thee Stallion out the park.
okay.
I like a big natural, right? I'm
Okay,
assuming that she's
yeah.
mostly, or from
Meg
my
Thee Stallion?
knowledge. Yeah, I feel
All
she's-
natural. Yes.
She's natural, so I'm like, yeah, run that, and then Beyonce, yeah, wife material. And Cardi B, like I just never hit it off for her. So
Okay. Damn. All right. This is easy and hard, right? Beyonce dies. She's lived her life. There's nothing else for her to do in this world. She's the greatest entertainer of all time. There's nothing else. I don't know what else you can. Another album? Like there's no. What else can you do, Beyonce? Here's what we will do. We will marry Meg. I feel no. Actually, I will marry Cardi B. Cardi B just seems like more fun. She seems like she's just more fun. I will smash Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't know about that.
Who seems like they're more fun? Cardi B does seem more crazy.
She seems crazy.
She seems more crazy. Yes, and she says multiple times publicly, "I'm very crazy." So we're gonna marry Meg and smash Cardi.
Beyonce's too mysterious. I gotta know what that's like every day.
I don't think she's that mysterious. I think she just works hard every day and she just has a schedule. I put Beyonce in the same arena as like Kevin Hart, where like her time is scheduled by the minute.
Not gonna lie, I love a busy chick.
Yeah, I do.
Please get away from me.
I enjoy women that give you your space.
So I could handle that. I mean, one time my girl had to do a job where she was out of the house for Monday through Friday. Like she'd fly out Monday morning, come back Friday night.
Oh, she traveled for work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would go, oh my God. Oh, I'll see you Friday. Like,
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
Yeah.
We had the best time, honestly. During that time period, it was like once a month you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
But like it just gives you that little moment to miss somebody,
Yeah.
you know? And so I love that part.
You're right. That's fair. I want to miss Beyonce.
I love a little
But
busy.
also,
I guess
Meg Thee Stallion is also busy. All of them are busy. All of them have careers. All of them have, Meg just released a freestyle, right? So, we'll figure it out. All right, guys, that is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. John, where can we find you?
John Grimes, Mr. Tan Panda, MrTanPanda, Mr. Tan Panda, everywhere, and MrTanPanda.com.
And we'll put all of that in the show notes. Also, if you have a tough choice question or a marry, fuck, kill you want us to consider, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. This has been John Grimes. You guys have been amazing. Bye.
Thank you.